Ooh. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, well, first of all, I am R the Silent, and I remain, and hopefully will always remain, R the Silent. So let's get to it. Last week I had decided that we were going to be talking about banishing magic. It's going to be section A of chapter 1. What is banishing? What does it mean to banish somebody, something, or perhaps an area? Banishing rituals are typically used before other rituals to clean or cleanse an area of either parasitic or paranormal entities that would like to, or most likely would, attach themselves to you. Obviously, you can check out my spirit attachment video if you like, and it'll explain what can happen in those kinds of situations and how it can cause sleep paralysis. Generally, it causes sleep paralysis, and I don't really explain what you can do about it. But anyways, so back to banishing, right? So what is it? I just explained what it was, right? Why do we need it? We need it because, along with the other reasons that I had explained, we don't want spirits to attach themselves to us before ritual or afterwards, right? And there is a well-known ritual called the LBRP, Lesser Banishing Ritual of the Pentagram. This one is very famous. However, with this specific type of magic, there have been some complaints that the ritual sometimes banishes the intent of other magical works that they've been working on, right? So it'll clear the field energetically, and that's not something that everybody wants. But Aleister Crowley actually has a quote, and I don't know the direct quote, but he says that if you only use this ritual for banishing spirits, then he pretty much says that you're missing the point of the ritual. So, I mean, this ritual is the basic necessity of people who are wanting to get into the Golden Dawn, which is a very occult or esoteric group of people who do, well, I would think they do magical practices, but I'm not entirely sure. But they do have books out. I believe Crowley has books out, and Mathers also has books out on those specific subjects. So it's vitally important that you, or when practicing specific forms of magic, or I guess any forms of magic for that matter, that you just do the safe thing. You come prepared. It's not going to protect you from anything, or not anything. It's not going to protect you from everything, right? But excuse me, what it will do is make you more prepared. And even if it's just a simple protection ritual that you're doing, right? You banish, do the protection ritual, and banish again. And then that protection ritual is set in place, because what happens when you do a regular ritual, as I have said in the past, is that your beautiful soul emits a very large, I'm going to call it a solar ray. It's just this energy you shoot out, and it causes you to become very bright, and a lot of other beings in other dimensions and realms, mainly in the fourth dimension, see that light and they go towards it. They want to see what it is. They want to see if they can attach it themselves to it, feed off of it. So it's vitally important especially down the line when I'm talking about other subjects such as familiars or spirits or servitors, all that kind of stuff. When we're in terms of angelic contact or really any kind of spiritual contact with other beings, it's very important, since they are in a realm that we cannot perceive, or that most of us can't perceive, that we are protected from things that want to hurt us, right? And it all starts with being able to do a basic banishment ritual. So, what else can banishing be used for? People. Yeah, you can banish people out of your life. There are specific rituals passed down from the torch bearers of witchcraft in the botanical sense, that, and I guess voodoo sense, of course, for this kind of ritual. I mean, it's a ritual in itself, and that should be important enough, but when done correctly, you can banish someone minimally or as intense and quickly as you want to make the ritual to banish somebody. You can also do that as well. You just have to make your intent known in the specific ritual that you're talking about and using, so that it becomes clear the energy to right? Okay, so it becomes clear where you're sending the energy out, right? Because sometimes it's distance magic, sometimes it is a coworker or a manager, or even sometimes family members we want to banish, maybe for a specific time or forever, and you just want to get rid of them. I mean, that's important. I'm not going to question motives, because we're going to be getting into a lot of different kinds of magic that may grind against your personal sense of morality, and that's fine. I have never experienced repercussions from using magic against other people, and that's why a lot of people make money off of it. Whether it's cursing, blessing, energy is energy is energy, and I'm gonna keep saying it again and again and again. So you can find basic banishing rituals in a lot of online stuff. There's books out there. I'm going to be giving references at the end, but they're probably going to be pretty brief, and considering I don't want to break any copyright laws on YouTube, right? Nobody wants that. However, I am teaching, so we'll see. We shall see. But other than that, that is the basics of banishing, and whatever is your flavor of magic, whether you want to work with herbs, you want to work with voodoo dolls, you want to work with spirits to do banishing, there's basic rituals for whatever kind of magic you want to use, because in my experience, most of them work. So that is the end of this video. So if you like, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next week. Alright, later.